accomplishments of Black artists, past and present, may be unknown or overlooked, because this is the impetus behind this podcast for me, is just making sure that people like yourself are front and center, because it's important and it's vital to our growth. I mean, not just historically discussing where we've been, but where we're going. So why do you think that is, that so many of those accomplishments are just unknown?
I think because today's society applauds mediocrity. Honestly, like, it's something that I've noticed for too long.
Oof.
And it stresses me out.
Wow.
But yeah, there's something really irritating about being like talented, or knowing you look good, or knowing anyone is standing out and they're not getting the recognition for it. It's so obvious to me. I feel like I've always been able to see it. And unfortunately, we live in a world of mediocrity, so others do not see it. It's something so simple as Beyonce. Like, the way that she gets called overrated it's actually insane.
It's insulting.
It's because people love people that do not do amazing work. I guess I don't understand it. And actually, once you accept that we live in a world of mediocrity, it's kind of motivating in a way, because you start to realize, okay, it's not my fault, and I'm aware of it, so I don't really need to look for that validation.
That's right.
If anything, I need to look for the validation from others that aren't getting their validation, because, we're all ahead of the game.
Beautiful.
And they'll catch up to us eventually.
That's right. It's like inside baseball. You kind of just know the tricks, because you're the smart, elevated ones. Beautiful. Continue the phrase. I would never draw or paint ... Do, 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 do,
That's so tough.
Come on, Laneigh.
That's really difficult.
I would never draw. This is not an X-rated show, but you can say anything pretty much.
Like, I don't know, an appropriator, I guess.
Well, what's inappropriate? Like, I mean, we're in Toronto now, so what's...
Like an appropriator. Like
an appropriator. Ooh, yes. I like that. Like
that's probably my only rule, if anything.
I like that ethical draw you have there. Beautiful. We're just going to leave it there, because that's just dope. So, COVID. I, as well as you, know how intense that was of an experience for all of us globally. And then for us in particular, as Black women, we had the racial reckoning. How did all of this affect your work?
Well, at the beginning of COVID, I was actually graduating from high school. So I had a lot of experiences taken from me, essentially. And it was very isolating, because I didn't think I was going to get to move away. And it was honestly really difficult at first. But then I made some friends online that were going to university, and I was able to find some hope, and they kind of gave me that encouragement to just make some work. And also because I had some extra time, I was able to just paint a lot. So actually, if it weren't for COVID, I wouldn't be a painter. I don't think.
Wow.
I would have been just doing the film thing at school.
Really?
Yeah. So it was just having the freedom to make work. And I realized, I love doing this, and, I can do this consistently. And then throughout the pandemic, just because I've been more at home, having time to think, I've just been more aware of what kind of people I like to be around and what I like to do with my time, whether or not I like having authority over me. And yeah, that kind of guided me towards a new lifestyle, because I was playing basketball in university, and I left that. I left the idea of truly working a job, just so I could properly make art. And I've even taken a break from school because I've just had time to realize painting is the thing for me.
This is it.
Yeah. And I've just been more aware of everything and everything that's been affecting me, including my friends as well. So if anything, it's just made me more self-aware, and that's made me healthier, which has allowed me to paint more and to value my health. And you can't get anything done if you're not healthy.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've allowed myself to rest more. So actually, I took the summer off to kind of have fun. I made lots of friends this summer because I was in the ballroom community. I just joined it. Yes. TKBA, shout out. Now I feel so well rested and inspired. So I'm actually really excited to see like my art that's coming up, because I feel like, COVID's kind of relaxed a little bit, and now I'm able to like make art from a much happier place.
That is just so great. The most brilliant thing you said was being aware of who you're allowing in your space. I don't think people do that enough. So to know that so young, I say brava.
Thank you.
Brava. So we're going to wrap up shortly with my fun bumper question, which I'm going to save because before that, I want to ask, what's your craziest idea for a dream work? Something you are just dying, chomping at the bit to start or begin, or that you dream will be that piece that takes you to the next level. Have you thought of it? Have you pondered what it might be? I mean, I like that you're shifting into a new realm, but like, what's that dream work?
So I love music, and I really want to be part of the music industry, but I'm not like a writer, I'm not a singer or anything. And I really want to like work with an artist and work on their creative direction. Like I also do film, so I want to do music videos. And then with airbrush, I want to make merch. I want to design an album cover. Like I want to design a concert experience or something. And I have visions. Like I know I can do it.
That is
the opportunity.
That is fantastic. I love this. An album cover, a visual concert experience. Pharrell is doing something like this, right? We are going to talk after this podcast recording, folks. We are going to let Laneigh go because I have some serious leads for her. But the last fun question that I have for her, which is what I always ask my guests, I give them a little fun little diversion. Bitter or sweet is the question for Laneigh today, folks.
Okay.
Tell me.
Oh.
That's it.
Sweet.
Don't think about it. All right. She said sweet, folks. She said sweet. Listen, folks, we're going to leave it right there. What a blessing to have you, Laneigh, today. Thank you so much for all of your words of wisdom, all of the insight you've shared for our audience as to why you do what you do. Thank you for sharing your personal journey. It was such a blessing to have you. Folks, we're going to make sure you have all of Laneigh's links, her socials, all of the details you need to be in touch, to support and to uplift her and her work. I'm LWB signing out. Until the next time, be good. Are you ready to smile big? Then head over to Davis Orthodontics, the proud sponsor of today's episode and the proud sponsor of my family's smiles. They offer free, virtual, and in-person consultations to help you customize your treatment based on your personal needs. With locations located across the Greater Toronto Area, they give confidence and beautiful smiles to individuals of all sorts of ages. Head to their website, davisortho.ca. That's DAVISORTHO.ca to book your free consultation and start your smile journey today.